Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third game of the day today. And oh boy, do we have a semifinals matchup for you between the Kingston Colts and the Perth Royals. We just saw a game ago that the Upper Ottawa Valley River Cats had booked their ticket to the finals. And the team that wins this game will have a date with them later today in the finals, and we'll see which team can prevail as we are heading. Strike number one's the call as we kick off this game. I believe a 1-1 count. Oh, it's going to be a good game. You already know both these teams have earned to be there. And that's strike number two. The Colts had a bye from the quarterfinals. The Royals must have beat the Kingston development team to get here in the quarters. That pitch is going to be strike number three to start the game off. Strikeout to start for the Colts. That will get the momentum high for them. So next up, number 57 up to bat for the Perth Royals. And here comes the next pitch. That'll be a nice one. That's going to be hit right to right field, and it's caught, and it stays in his glove. Out number two. And that's 2 down, 1 to go in this first inning. The Colts playing strong. As here we go. That pitch is going to be ball number one. That's number 63 for the Royals. And at the mound will be Brock McAllister. Kicking off at pitching position for the Colts as that pitch is going to be in. It's going to be ball. And a crucial game for both these teams. Both these teams have battled hard all tournament long, and they want to make it to that finals occasion. As it all comes down to this, the winner will book their trip to the finals and play the River Cats, which either one of these teams against the River Cats will be an absolutely treat to watch. This next pitch comes in. Now it's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike. As we await the next pitch now, and it comes in from Brock, and that one's going to be hit right up second line. And that'll be a base hit things off for the Royals. And the Royals now will stay at first. And that will start their hitting off, and that will come in. It'll be strike number one. So 0-1 is the count. As the next pitch comes and that's going to be ball. So the next pitch comes in. Oh, that one's just a bit off. Just making sure the runner stays at first. Or the Colts, not letting anybody run. As we await the next pitch now, and here it comes, and that's going to be hit foul. That will count as a strike on the count. As time is called, and grab that ball, and we'll get continued back under this game. It's going to be a wild one as that pitch will come in at strike two. And that's part of me, that's a strikeout. And that will end the inning for the Colts. Only allowing a base hit. And they will take they'll take the strike. They'll take the bats. That's what I'm trying to say. As we'll head to the bottom of the first now. And we'll have a chance for the Colts now to try to get on the board here. As they had a very good first inning. You know, the Royals did pick up a hit and get on first, but they'll take the outfield for the first time this game, and we'll get things rolling in the bottom of the first in just moments' time as they'll take warm-up and get ready to go for a battle. As I love the Colts, they got the tunes. I love that the Colts got the tunes going right now. It really gets the blood flowing and the energy high. As the Royals now will just take the outfield and prepare for a battle in the bottom of the first inning. All tied up at 0 apiece. In a semifinals, do or die matchup for both these teams. Winner moves on to the finals later today. Loser goes home. And we'll see which team will prevail. As here we go. The Colts will take into the batter's box. That'll be number 8 of the Kingston Colts to start us off. That'll be Cam, who will look to get on base here for the Colts. As here we go. The start of the bottom of the first is underway here. This pitch just comes in. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike number 1 to kick things off for the Royals. We wait the next pitch. It's going to be ball 1. We'll move to a 1-1 count now. And a 1-1 count now, moving into the next pitch. And that one's going to go popped up high. Can they get to the pop fly in time? It's just going to go all the way to the Kingston dugout. And good little run there from the back catcher, but he can't get there in time. So we'll regroup here. Back at the plate. And a 1-2 count now and a chance for a strikeout. If one more can convert, there'll be a ball 2. 2-2 count. In the bottom of the first, still 0 outs. So we just started. Ooh, that's going to be inside. I believe we'll move to a full count now. Yep, count is called full from the umpire. As we prepare for the next pitch now, and here it is. And a swing and a miss will be strike number 3. And the Royals retire the first batter. And we'll move now to next up. I believe that's Johnny, number 83 for the Royals. And that one will be fouled up high. Just goes behind everyone there, and we'll start us off with an 0-1 count. Strike number 1 off that foul. As that next pitch comes in, and that one's going to also be fouled. Still trying to get contact on that one. He's got 2 hits, but they're both been fouled back. So we'll step back up to the plate and a chance for the strikeout if the Perth Royals can convert on one more. And now it's going to be low. We'll go to ball. So, in a 1-2 scenario, a chance for the strikeout if the Royals can get one more, and that was going to be hit just up the third base line. And that will be a base hit for the Colts to start off their bottom of the first inning. Time is called so he could tie a shoe, and a good base hit for Johnny and the Colts. As next up to bat will be number 81, Emerson. As he looks to advance the runner at first now. As everything just gets ready to go, and Emerson will step up to the plate, and here we go. One out in the bottom of the first. Runner at first, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. And he's going to go to 2, and he's going to make it there in time. He's going to stay there. Good stolen base by Gianni and the Colts. Runner at second now. That's going to be ball 1. We'll go to a 1-1 count for Emerson at the plate. As we await the next pitch now, and here it is. And that one's going to be hit right over to center field. It's good, and that will advance Gianni to the third. And that's a single for Emerson. As now there's a runner on third and a chance for, I believe, Brock to get an RBI, as all he needs is a single. See if he can make it happen. And that's strike number 1. Emerson's going to go for second now, and he's going to be good. Runners at third and second now in scoring positions. We'll see if the Colts can get them home, as that pitch will be low. Good way for the back catcher to get there in time. And as that pitch comes in, that's going to be way outside. Be another ball. We'll be at it. Ooh, that's going to be up high again. I believe we're approaching 3 balls. 3-1 is the count. Call from the ump. A walk would load the bases up. We'll see what will happen here. One out. Runners at third and second. In a semifinal game between these two teams. That's outside, and Brock will take his base. Base is loaded for the Colts in the bottom of the first. A chance to get some runs in. With the bases loaded. So it's going to be number 10. Charlie stepping up in the batter's box. Going to look for some sort of contact here. Ball 1. 1-0 count. That one's going to be it right to the shortstop. He gets there in time. And he's got to go home. Oh, and that slips through, and a run will score. And it's a 1-0 Colts lead here in the bottom of the first. Good way for the shortstop to get in the way of that ball. Just unfortunately, the throw didn't connect to the catcher, and a run will score. So it's a 1-0 game for the Colts. Still with the bases loaded now. And more chances to score with only 1 out. That'll be number 2 next up to bat. And it's strike 1 is the call.
You're good, Colt. You're good. Let's go. Put it in the green. Let's go. You ready, Doc?
Bases loaded situation. Strike 2 is the call. And a chance for the second out of the ball of this bottom of the first if they can convert on one more. As we await the pitch now, and the chance for the strikeout, crucial for the Royals, and there it is. Strike number 3. With the bases loaded and only one more out needed to end the inning. The Royals are going to try to fight off a bases loaded situation. As that pitch comes in, it's going to be ball number 1. So 1-0 situation. That one's in. Strike 1 is the call. Move to 1-1 now. As we await the next pitch in a 1-1 scenario. So that one will come in and he'll get contact. That will go right up the first base line. Skip past everybody. 1 run will score. 2 runs will come in. And Cody will pick up 2 RBIs and make it 3-0 for the Colts. In the bottom of the first. And now be number 4 up to bat for the Colts. That'll be Jacob Bruce, and strike one's called. And Cody will get to second base off a steal. So, runners at third and second now in scoring position for the Colts, who have 3 runs this inning and make it a 3-0 ball game. And a swung and a miss will be strike. So we'll wait for the next pitch now. And that one's going to be fouled back. Foul hard back, so we'll await the next pitch as Jacob will prepare for it. As we're approaching a full count, I believe. And the Royals just trying to get out of this inning with runners in dangerous positions, and that one's fouled up the line. So we'll regroup here. With Jacob and the batter's box for his first at bat. That one's cracked right up the center field. 1 run will get in, and Cody's also going to go, and it's a 5-0 ball game for the Kingston Colts. They came to play in this elimination semifinals game, and that will be the mercy rule. 5-0 after the bottom of the first. The Colts came to play here, so the Royals down by 5, but they have a lot of balls still left to play in this game, so they'll see if they can get their scoring going as they'll head to the top of the second and have the bats. What a fantastic performance by the Colts in that bottom of the first. Just absolute firepower from the batter's box. Just hit after hit after hit, and that's how we got the mercy rule at the 5-0 lead. And now they'll put themselves in a good position, but they still have lots of ball left to play, so they can't get too comfortable at all. As you know, the Royals are going to bring the fight to them. As the Colts will just take fielding practice as we'll prepare for the start of the top of the second. So here we go, the batter's called in, and we'll get the start of the top inning underway. So here we go, to be Brock McAllister at the mound. He pitched the first inning and had a shutout inning, so he's going to look for another one. That one's going to be hit right to first base, and it's caught. One down, 2-0, and the top inning for the Colts. The Colts are playing so strong. It's going to be hard for the Royals to break through, but it'll be number 16 up to bat next for Perth. As Brock sends the pitch in, it'll be ball 1. Start off with a 1-0 count. So the next pitch comes in. That one's going to be hit right to Brock. He's going to run him out, and that'll be out number 2 of the inning. It's the Colts doing a fantastic job. 2 down, only 1 more needed to end the top of the second inning. As next up hitting will be a bit high for the Royals. I believe will be number 20 for Perth. Just trying to get on base here with 2 outs in the top of the second. And ooh, that was going to get real close to him, but just ducks under that one. And they await the next one, and here it is. And ooh, that was just going to be a bit low. We'll see a ball. 3-0 is the count from the umpire. So that pitch is in. It's called strike. So 3-1 is the count, and a chance for a walk here if one more ball comes through. Strike 2, full count. We'll see who wins this count. Will be the Colts or the Royals, and that one will be hit fair, and a double will come through for the Royals. Good play by Perth with 2 outs and a full count to get to second base, as that will start the hitting off for them, and they'll look to advance the runner now and try to get him home. So that will be the next Perth batter, just trying to get the man at second home, and that's going to be strike number 1. It'll be number 11 for Perth at the plate. So that one will be hit just foul. And we'll see an 0-2 count, I believe. Oh, 2 count, 1 strike away from the strikeout and ending the inning. Be just tie. We'll go to a 1-2 count now. In the semifinal game, do or die, winner goes to the finals later today. As that pitch will come through, and a swing and a miss will mean strike number 3, third out of the inning. And the Colts will go back to the bats. Still up 5-0 in this one. So we'll see how much firepower they can bring moving into the bottom of the second. But you know the Royals are going to be ready for it this time. As we'll get going in the bottom of the second in just moments time, as the Royals will take fielding practice as we get ready for an absolute battle. As we know, the River Cats are waiting in that final for the winner of this game. And we know that's going to be a battle, as these teams have played each other all weekend long. It's all coming down to these final couple games. As going into this game, we had the Colts as the 2nd seed and the Perth Royals as the 3rd seed. So 2 teams that are right beside each other in performance-wise. So we'll get prepared here in just a moment's time as both these teams just take final warm-up and get ready for this battle of the bottom of the second. As here we go. They take inside the batter's box, and we'll get this game underway here. So that's going to be ball 1. We'll start off with a 1-0 count, and it'll be number 11 at the plate. It'll be Gage Roberts. For the Kingston Colts, strike 1. A swing and a miss. We'll go to 1-1 count. As we await the next pitch. It's going to be ball. We'll go to 2-1 count now. The Colts with a big lead, and they're just looking to increase it here. So that next pitch comes in, and that's going to be outside. We'll go to a 3-ball count. It'll be a 3-1 count as that next one comes in. Ooh, that's going to be inside, and he'll take his base. As the runner will get to first. And next up to bat for the Colts.
Come on now, X-Man. You got it, buddy.
It'll be 77, I believe. And that's strike number 1. So with a runner at first, they're just going to look to advance him. So it's number 77, Xavier, for the Colts. Oh, that's a good take. Swing and a miss, though. Be a strike. I believe that's strike number 2. Only one more needed for the strikeout. And the strike number 3 comes through. I believe that's out number 2 of the inning now. The Royals just trying to get it. Just trying to not allow any runs. It's already down by 5, and a swing and a miss will be strike 1. They're starting to feel themselves here. That's 85 from the mound for the Royals. It's number 5 at the plate. For the Colts, strike 2 is the call. They are really feeling themselves here. As the potential strikeout could come through here. Is that one? Ooh, just wide. Ball 1. 1-2 count. I believe there's 1 out in the inning. As we'll await a potential strikeout again. As that one comes in. Big ball 2, and he's going to go to second, and he gets there in time. He's going to stay. So, still with the batter in a 2-2 count. Runner at second now, and a 1 out. Strike 3 is the call. That'll be the second strikeout of the inning for the Royals as they look to close this one out. So that'll be number 23 stepping up to the plate for the Colts. Just trying to end it here are the Royals. And that'll be ball number 1. We'll start off with a 1-0 count. As he awaits the next pitch here, and here it is. It's going to be outside. The runner at second is just testing his limits to see if he can make a dash for third. As that pitch comes in, it's going to be wide again. I believe 3 against. So 3 balls. Yep, 3-0 count is the call from the ump. As we await potentially a walk here, if this one converts to a walk. And it's high. We'll call a walk, and runners now at second and first. That'll be Cam stepping up to the plate. Now, number 8 for the Colts. With runners at second and first, they're trying to advance them. Strike 1's a call, swing and a miss. So the next pitch will come in. And now will be chopped right to third. Oh, it slips through his glove. And that will be a single. Oh, his number 11 is going to go home. He gets there in time with the slide. Oh, and the Colts make it a 6-0 game as runners will stay at third and second. A double from Kim. The Colts extending their lead to 6 now. In a 6-0 game with 2 outs, the Royals need 1 more to end the inning. And time will be called to clear off the plate. As will be resumed here, and there'll be Johnny stepping up to the plate now for his second at-bat of this ball game, and that will be, ooh, just hit foul. Runners at second and third now, looking to get home. And I believe Johnny had a huge double in the first inning, so if he could do that again, that would get both these runs home. He's going to look to do so. That'll be just a bit low. We'll move. That'll be a ball. And we await the next pitch now. With a 2-out scenario. Ooh, that's going to be outside. He's going to go home. He is. Can he get there in time? He's called out at home, and that's out number 3 of the inning. The Colts try to go for an extra run there, and they don't get it. And the Royals will go to the top of the third with the bats, looking to try to crawl their way back in this game as the Colts have established themselves quite the lead, but there's still lots of baseball left to play in this one, so It's really going to come down to how the Perth Royals perform in this nearing halfway through this game. So we'll just let the Colts warm up a little bit and get going in just a moment's time. Both these teams have played well from the field, especially the Royals played good from the field in that second inning. And I mean, they're still scoreless, so the Colts have been so far great from the field, not allowing any runs. So we'll see if they can keep that up or if the Royals can break through and get some runs of their own. In a 6-0 ball game. And that'll be, I believe, a change. I believe that'll be Emerson up to the mound for the first time this game. As he looks to keep this phenomenal pitching up we've seen so far by the Colts going. As here we go. Batter's called inside, and we'll get the top of the third underway. Strike one's the call on that pitch. That's number 23 in the batter's box for the Royals. As the next pitch comes in, that's high. We'll go to 1-1 count now. As we await the next pitch now, and here it is. It's going to be outside. We'll go to a 2-1 count now. Ball 2. With 23's first at bat for the Royals. So the next pitch comes in, and that's going to be ball 3. Chance for a walk here, and the Perth Royals get on base if one more ball comes through. As we await potentially the final pitch, as here it comes in, and that's going to be fouled back. We'll move to a full count. And we'll see what potentially will happen for the first at-bat for the Royals. The next pitch will depict it. As here it comes in. Ball 4 is the call. He'll take first base. A good start for the Royals in the top of the third. So they'll just look to advance the runner. This will be number 35 next up to bat for the Royals. That ball's in. That's going to be just a bit low. So we'll go to a 1-0 count to kick things off. Oh, when he gets contact, that one will stay fair. It goes foul. A little bit of spin on it, just spins it foul. So they'll leave it in. That will be a strike. A 1-1 count now. As we await the next pitch, and here it is. Just a bit low. 2-1 count, as that's a ball. As that one is going to come through, and he's going to take second off that steal. So just advancing themselves, which is good for the Royals. As I believe the count is approaching full. As that pitch comes in. Strike 2 is the call on that pitch. So this next pitch is an important one, as we'll see what happens with it. It comes in. And it's a ball. So off that full count, he'll take first base. Runners at second and first now. So the Royals have a chance to get some runs in with 0 outs, and runners at second and first. As they'll really look to get something in here. They're down by 6, and that'll be strike number 1. Starts out with an 0-1 count. Next pitch comes. Ooh, that's going to be inside. 1-1 count. So we wait for the next one, and here it comes. Strike 2 is the call. 1-2 count, and one away from the first strikeout of the inning. If Emerson can convert on it, and he will look to, as the Perth Royals are putting themselves in a good position here. As that pitch comes in. Strike 3 is the call. So 1 down, 2 to go for the Colts, and that'll be number 39 for the Royals stepping up next. As we await the pitch from Emerson, and here it comes. Strike 1's the call. 0-1 count to kick things off. Emerson's on a roll right now. Who'll look to continue that. As we await the next pitch, here it is, and that will be fouled back. So, 0-2 count and a chance for the strikeout if this next one can convert. As it comes in. And that's called a ball. Just a bit high. I believe we're at a 1-2 count. Still the chance for the strikeout, though. Not called. 2-2.
You're in there, Raekwon. You're in there, kid.
As Emerson just trying to close out this second strikeout. As this next one comes in, and that one will be hit. And caught! And he's called safe at first, but the catch from Cody, the first baseman, gets at least 1 out. So 2 outs now off the pop fly catch. As the tag just missed in time at first base. So we'll prepare now for number 57 of the Perth Royals to take in the batter's box, as the Colts trying to end the top of the third. But the Perth Royals, with runners at runners at second and first, just trying to advance those ones at strike number 1. We'll start off with an 0-1 count for this number 57's at-bat as we await the next pitch. Here it comes, and that was to be cranked just foul. 0-2. Chance to end the top of the third inning. Only one more strike is needed. This could be it as we await it. Here it is. It's called a ball. We'll go to a 1-2 count. It's 57 just trying to advance his runners at second and first as the Royals need this. Strike 3 is the call, and that will end the inning. The Royals started off that one strong with runners at second and first, but just couldn't convert, unfortunately. So we'll head to the bottom of the third the same way we came into it. 6-0 for the Colts. And the Perth Royals are going to have to go back to the field, and they're going to have to try and deny almost everything, as they don't have much. They can't give up too many runs as we're nearing the last couple innings of this ball game. And as the Royals will take the outfield and prepare for the bottom of the third. And as I said, this is the semifinals. The winner will go play the River Cats later today. So both these teams want to book their ticket, and something I've learned is this game is not over yet. We're just halfway through this game, actually, that we're in the bottom of the third. So lots of ball left to play here for both these teams. So the Royals will finish up their fielding practice, and we'll get going in just moments time as I'm trying to see who's on deck for the Colts. I guess we'll find out. It looks like we're back to the top of the order. It was after those 5 runs that scored for the Colts in the first inning. They had such a heavy hitting inning, that one, that the Royals shut them down in the second, only allowing 1 run, so they'll look to do that again in the bottom of the third. As here we go. We'll get the inning started off here. Number 83, Johnny, taking to the plate. See what he can do. As we'll just, pitcher will pick the right ball and we'll get the bottom of the third underway. So here we go. Johnny will step inside and here we go. Start at the bottom of the third. So here we go. First pitch, and that's going to be fouled off. We'll start off with an 0-1 count for this first at-bat of the bottom of the third inning. Both these teams still going to battle to the final pitch. So 0-1 count coming to this next pitch. It's going to be a bit low. We'll move to a 1-1 count now after that ball. So 1-1 count with Johnny at the plate. Ooh, and he's going to foul that one off. We'll go to a 1-2 count now. And a chance for the strikeout if the Royals can convert on this last pitch. As they want a shutout inning here as they're down by quite a few. And now it's going to be hit right to first. And he's going to get there in time as they let it get through the gap of second baseman and first baseman. So Johnny will find himself at first base. And next up will be Emerson, who just tried to look to advance his runner at first. As that one comes in, and that one's going to be a hit right to the shortstop, and it's picked up by third. It gets to second in time. So they'll get the out on second, but that will be a base hit for Emerson and the Colts. But 1 out now for the Royals. As next up will be number 9, Brock McAllister. Strike number 1, the swing and a miss. So Brock with a swing and a miss. We'll go to 0-1 count. So that next one comes in. 0-2 count on the strike. And a chance for a strikeout here if one more can convert. That one's hit foul, so he'll stay in it. Oh, 2 count. Chance for the strikeout for the Royals. Just high. 1-2 count after the ball, and Emerson being very aggressive on first base there, just testing his limits. But he'll stay within it. Oh, and that one's hit right to third. Can he get the first in time? The throw is there. So that will be out number 2 of the inning as they get Brock at first. But Emerson will advance himself to second. So next up will be number 10, Charlie, with 2 outs and just gonna try to advance Emerson, who's at second right now for the Colts. As we await the next pitch, and strike number 1's the call. And he's gonna go to third, and Emerson's gonna be good as gold, as he'll stay there and get himself in scoring position. As we await the next pitch, there it is. It's low. So we'll start off with a 2-0 count. Emerson at third. So all they need is a base hit to score a run. Ball 3, I believe. So the next one comes in. Pardon me, that was not ball 3. That's ball 3. I believe it's a 3-1 count. So that one comes in. Whoa, and that one's fouled back. Right at. Maybe flinch a little, but we're okay. Thank you for the fence. so count full count. And with two out, chance for the that one we popped up high. Get the pop fly. It just goes over the fence. So we'll see a foul, and Charlie will turn back to the with a full count. 2 out, runner at third. And we will see what will happen on this one. And that will be out number 3 as they get Emerson at home plate. And that will be a change sides as the Royals do not allow a run in that inning. So move to the top of the 4th. Still with a 6-0 lead, and the Royals are really going to have to get their scoring going here. So the Colts will take the outfield and get prepared for this big final inning, as we will see, not final inning, pardon me, there's still 2 more to go. We have a couple of innings left before we get going. And they'll get finished up. It'll be Emerson taking back to the mound for the second time this game, in this second inning in this game, and we'll get prepared as the Perth Royals are going to really have to have themselves an inning as they're down by 6 right now. So they got to get the bat swinging in a crucial semifinal game to see which team will book their ticket to the finals. So it'll be Charlie who takes the back catcher's position, and we'll get things going in just moments time. His balls are called in, and we get prepared for the top of the 4th. So So here we go. The Royals will take to the plate, and we'll get this top of the 4th underway with a monster hit all the way in between center field and left field, and that'll be a double for the Perth Royals to start things off. Good start for them. And that'll be 85 stepping up now with a runner at second, just trying to get him home. So that pitch comes in, it's going to be a bit high, and just going to make sure the runner stays at second base there. So the next pitch comes in, that one's going to be hit. Oh, and it just misses the glove between first and second, and the Royals are going to try to get home, and it's there in time. The Perth Royals get on the board for the first time this game as they look to make some some comeback happen here. We'll see if they can make it happen, as that is definitely a way to start it off. So here we go. Next batter for the Royals is here. Strike one to start things off. That's 12. That's number 12 at the plate for the Royals. As we await the next pitch now. And here it is, and that one's going to be hit right past, pardon me, Emerson at the mound, and that's going to be a base hit for the Royals. Runners at third and first now. 0 outs, I believe. And this is a chance for the Royals. They've already got one so far this inning. One at third base, ready to score. We'll see if they can convert on this next one and start getting some runs in. As we're reaching the final couple innings of this ball game, his next pitch will come in, and that will just be a bit outside, but he's going to go home. Pardon me, he's not going to go home. He's going to go second. He's going to get there in time, and the Royals stole second, so runners on third and second base now. As we await the next pitch, and here it is. And that one's going to be cracked. Right in between first and second. The throw will get the first in time, and a run will score for the Royals. It's a 6-2 game now with a runner at third. The Royals are working with what they got, and they're doing a good job at it, as the Colts maybe. Got to be careful here. As that pitch comes in, and that's going to be ball number 1. So, 1-0 count to kick things off for, I believe that's number 20's at bat. As we await the next pitch. Outside. We'll move to a 2-0 count now for Emerson, as I believe there's only 1 out. As here we go. 2-0 count. In the top of the 4th. Strike one's the call. 2-1 count. Emerson done a good job these last 2 innings, and he's looking to continue that. So await the pitch, and that one's going to be low. So we'll stay at a 3-1 count now. Chance for a walk here. It's that run. We'll get hit right to the pitcher. And that one will go to first and get him in time. So Emerson gets the ball hit straight towards him. Decides just barely misses it. That popped out his glove, and he goes to first. So runner is forced to stay at third base. And so 2 outs now, 1 away from ending the inning. We'll see what they can do. That one's going to be low. So here we go. Second pitch getting prepared here. I believe that's number 11 for the Royals. That's going to be up high. We'll see a ball. As Emerson's still trying to end this inning, only 1 out away. As we await the next pitch, and one is delivered. Strike one's the call. 2-1 count. So step back in, and with a Royal at third, he just looks to get him home. As that pitch comes in, strike 2 is the call. 2-2 is the count. As he steps inside the box. Chance to end the inning with a strikeout. As it comes in, and that one's going to be chopped right to first, and it's dropped, so the run gets home. The throw from second base, the second baseman to first, just doesn't connect, and that will allow a run to score. It's a 6-3 game now. The Royals have cut the score in half with a fantastic inning. Strike one's the call, and he's going to run to second. He's going to be there in time. He is. He'll slide in. Guys, here we go. This game is getting interesting every hit. So, the Colts only need one more out to end the inning. But the Royals have already got 3 runs and a runner at second. Can the Colts close it out in the final couple innings, or will the Royals make a unbelievable comeback? That one's gonna be cranked foul. Good connection, but just gets outside. So we'll await the next pitch, as I believe the count is approaching full. And the goal have a meeting with Emerson in the middle, just get a team meeting going, as they've already given up 3 runs this inning and they're just trying to calm everybody down, as things are just getting into it here, as the Royals scored 3 runs this inning. They have cut the lead in half. So we'll see what they can do, as the Colts will finish up, and we'll get back going in just moments time. Here we go. All the Colts need is one more out to end the inning. But with a runner at second, the Royals will look to keep it going, as we await the pitch. And it's delivered. That one's going to be hit foul. So that will be a strike on the count. And we'll wait for the next pitch now. Oh, wow. This game is going to come right down to the wire. And we're still not even done with this at-bat for the Royals, as Emerson is just trying to end it here. Now it'll be cranked foul. Lots of power. So that's the second one in the same location foul. Just looking for the right contact on it. We'll see if he can get it. As he steps back up to the plate. That's number 23 for the Royals. As that next pitch comes in, it's up high. I know there's 2 strikes, not sure of the balls, but Emerson 1 strike away from ending the top of the 4th. And a swing and a miss will do it. The Royals scored 3 runs at the top of the 4th to cut the score in half. So the Colts will take the bats in the bottom of the 4th with not as comfortable lead as they came into it with. So they'll look to increase it, their runs. Or will the Royals shut them down and send us to a final top of the 5th inning? As this game is going to come right down to the wires. All the games have, I'm not going to lie. Every game comes right down to the end, and you love it in tournament baseball. Especially in a game like this, where the winner goes on to play the River Cats in the final later today. So we see the Royals take the field as they'll get prepared for the bottom of the 4th inning, and they need a crucial outfielding performance. Both these teams just getting ready to go here. So, I believe on deck for the Colts is he'll step up to the batter box. I'm trying to find a number here. Number 2 for the Colts. And he'll see what he can do here as he steps inside. And we'll get this bottom of the 4th inning underway here. 6 for the Colts, 3 for the Royals. And now it'll be hit right up between third and second base and be a base hit to start things off in the bottom of the fourth for the Colts. Good way to start things off. Get some momentum going their way. So next up will be number 27, Cody. And they'll play with the first base to make sure it's good to go, as we've had a bit of trouble with bases so far today and all weekend long. But as we all know, this is the final day. It's Championship Sunday. This game goes played to the finals, and 2 is just going to steal second there, and he's going to make it safe. And he's going to stay. As Cody's just trying to make something happen here. At the bats, we know he's a strong hitter. And that one's hit right back in between third and second. And he is going to go home. Oh, and they're going to try to get him in time. He's safe at second. The Colts make it a 7-1 game with a double RBI for Cody. It's now 7-3 for the Colts with 0 outs. And so Jacob will step up to the plate, trying to get that runner home who's at second. That's going to be outside. Good catch by the back catcher, though, to keep that one contained. As we wait the next pitch, and that's going to be ball. As they're just trying to increase Cody, who's at second base right now. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike one is the call. Good play by the Royals with 0 outs. They're going to need some here. As we await it. Strike 2 is the call. 1 away from the strikeout. If the Royals can convert on it. So we'll wait for potentially the strikeout pitch here. Or will Jacob live another day? Or that's going to be fouled. He just gets contact on it. So he'll stay at the plate. That one's going to be high. We'll see another ball here. Full count called from the ump. And this next pitch is going to depict what happens with this at-bat from Jacob. As we wait the pitch, here it is. Inside's the call. He'll take a base.
That was a strike, Tristan. It's okay, buddy.
And that means runners at second and first. And that'll be Gage stepping up for the Colts. Just trying to advance those runners at second and first. He gets contact, and it's up the line. And a run will score as a single comes through for Gage. An RBI. He picks himself up an RBI. It's now an 8-3 ball game for the Colts. So now with runners at second and first, that'll be number 77, Xavier Bailey, who's got his favorite movie as the Lorax. You can't go wrong with the Lorax, can you? Such a classic that is. And so Xavier now will look to advance his runners at second and first. Strike number 1's the call. 0-1 count to kick things off. As we await the next pitch now, and that one is going to be a ball, so send us to a 1-1 count. As we await the next pitch, there it is. Just doesn't get contact on it, barely misses. Strike 2. Chance for the strikeout here, a much needed one for the Royals. As the next pitch comes in, strike 3 is the call. And the strikeout comes through for the Royals. That's number 5 coming to the plate for the Colts now, as that one will be cranked right to third. And it just gets past him, and it'll slide in for the loaded bases scenario at third base. As a single comes through for number 5, and now we'll have an opportunity for the Colts with the bases loaded to get some more runs in. This will be number 23, Isaac, coming to the plate. See what he can do. Strike 1's the call. 0-1 count. So next pitch is in. That one's cranked right to center field, and it drops in time. And 1 run will score, a single from Isaac and an RBI. And it's a 9-3 game now, as the Colts came to hit here in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll be number 8, Cam, back to the top of the order for the Colts with the bases loaded. Only 1 out, too. And that one will just go foul. So it will count as a strike on the count. So here we go. He prepares for the next one here. And that one, ooh, just inside. As we're in the bottom of the 4th inning, the Colts are up by 6 with the bases loaded and only 1 out. As we see another ball, and he'll dust off the plate. Got to keep the plate nice and shiny. As we'll wait the next pitch. It's a 3-1 count for Cam at the plate. And that one will be ball 4. So an automatic run will score and make it double digits for the Colts off of that walk. And so it's a 10-3 game with Johnny up to bat with still the bases loaded. That one will be ball number 1. We'll start off with a 1-0 count. He steps back inside and prepares for the pitch, and here it is, and that's going to be a ball. So 1-0 count, a swing and a miss, strike 1. We'll do a 1-1 count now. As we await the next one in a 1-1 count scenario. That one comes through just inside. Pardon me, 3-1 count is the call. If one more ball comes through, we'll see another walk and a run score for the Colts. This next one comes through. And strike 2 is the call. Move us to a full count. This next pitch will depict if a walk will score or potential strikeout. That one will come through and hit up high for the pop fly. Can they get there in time? It's dropping, and they grab it over the over the shoulder, and they make sure no runs will score. Good play by the Royals to stay calm under that one, as the bases will still be loaded and 2 outs now, only 1 needed to end the bottom of the 4th. And that one will be fouled off. We'll start off with an 0-1 count for Emerson now at his next at-bat. As he awaits the next one, and it's delivered, and that's going to be high. A 1-1 count. And the Royals need to get out of this inning, as that one's going to be hit right to shortstop. And it will get the second in time, and so that will end the bottom of the 4th inning, and we'll head to the top of the 5th with a 10-3 game for the Colts. As it will come down to this final hitting of the Perth Royals. Can they make something happen and score 7 runs, as that is what they'll need to continue this ball game? As Johnny will come in as the pitcher for the Colts and look to close things out, as the Royals are going to need a big 5th inning. As this game has been pretty good by both these teams, it's just the Kingston Colts have been on their hitting game this whole time. And it is showing on the scoreboard for the Colts. So we'll get this game going in just a moment's time as the Colts will finish up their outfielding, and the Royals will take it to the batter's box. As we finish up the semifinals game, and the winner of this one will play the River Cats at around 2 o'clock to establish the 2023 Kingston Colts major tournament winners. So we'll see that in just a moment's time as we finish up the warm-up and get the top of the 5th inning underway. The Royals need 7 to continue this game. We'll see if they can make it happen as that pitch will come in. Strike 1 to kick things off. So 0-1 count. And that's what's going to be hit. Will it stay fair? It stays fair, and that'll be a single to kick things off for the Royals. That's a good start for them. So they'll just look to advance these runners, as that is what they have to do right now in the situation they're in. As the next pitch will come in, and a swing and a miss will mean strike number 1, kick things off with an 0-1 count. With a runner at first, all they need to do is just get some singles here. Single after single will work the runners up, and now it'll be fouled back, so we're going to an 0-2 count now. (0-2) count. Chance for a strikeout here if Johnny can convert on one more. As the pitch comes in, and strike number 3 is the call. As he's going to try to steal second. Can he get there in time? And he's called out on second base. A double play with the strikeout, and they get the runner. And so, the Perth Royals, with nobody on base now, will have one more out to do it. And so, coach will have a bit of a discussion probably about the last play there with the umpire, and we'll get going in just a moment's time. But the Colts doing a great job with the fielding performance. That was an amazing last play. With the strikeout, and then convert it into the out on second base. So 2 outs. One more will end the game. We'll see if the Colts can do it. Strike 1's the call. That's 39 at the plate for the Royals. 0-1 count for Johnny, who came in as the pitcher for the 5th inning. He's done fantastic. Strike 2. 1 strike away from sending them to the finals. Can the Colts do it and end the ball game? Only 1 is needed. As the pitch is in, and that one's hit foul. The Royals will live another day here as we get prepared for potentially the last strike of the game, or can the Royals stay in it This is a crucial at-bat for them here. As Johnny sends the pitch in, it's high. We'll go to a 1-2 count now. 1-2 called from the ump, and here we go. Johnny looking to end the game for the Colts. It's high. We'll go to 2-2 count now. Good eye by 39 at the plate. As here we go, Johnny. 2-2 count. He just needs one more to send the Colts to the finals. And that won't do it. We'll go to a full count. 3-2, a potential walk or a strikeout coming our way. This next pitch will depict it. As it comes in now. And that one's fouled back. So we'll continue on. Still at a full count situation here. A chance to end the game for the Colts. Will the Royals keep themselves alive? That's high. He'll take a walk. Good eye by 39 at the plate. To take the walk there, as that was 4 balls in a row. As the next pitch comes in, that's going to be hit way up high. Could they get the catch? No, it's going to just go foul back. So we'll go to an 0-1 count after that foul ball from 57 at the plate now. As we await for the next pitch. And now we got also fouled off. Go to an 0-2 count now. Back in the same position we were in moments ago. One more strike would do the ball game and send the Colts to finals bound. Can they end it to an 0-2 count for Johnny at the mound? It comes in, that's high, and runner's gonna go to second. Can they get there in time? And they just missed the tag. He'll be safe at second. It was a good try to get the second, but it just was not in time, so this ball game will stay going. In an 0-2 situation for Johnny to end it. And a swing and a miss! And the Kingston Colts are finals bound. They'll have a day with the River Cats in about an hour's time in the finals as they take this ball game 10-3 over the Royals, as they had their heavy hitting going early on in this ball game. As we'll see the handshake line, as you know, the Royals had to keep their heads high, had a fantastic game themselves. As you know, they made it all the way to the semifinals, just couldn't close it out. And the Kingston Colts will play the River Cats in the finals later today. And we'll have the handshake line come through. And we'll hear MVPs from both these teams. As wow, what a fantastic semifinals matchup. As we'll see MVPs in just a moment's time, and I believe also some medals will be awarded to the bronze medalists. As just the Colts, such good heavy hitting early on in this game, established them a big lead. And the Royals, unfortunately, just couldn't handle the heavy hitting, but they still had a fantastic game, and they'll be number 31 getting the MVP for the Perth Royals. They should have their heads high. They had a fantastic tournament. Third is still very high up in the standings. That'll be number 11 for the Colts. That is Gage Roberts for the Colts, and that will be the ball game. As we have some medals, I believe, still to be awarded. For the Royals, as I believe they clinched third in this tournament out of the 6 teams we started with. So they'll get some bronze medals for themselves. So they each get awarded with a bronze medal for their third place finish in the 2023 Kingston Colts Major Tournament. Just a very hard-fought game by both these teams. And you could tell they wanted it, but the Colts came out with it on top. So it's going to be a battle in the finals between the River Cats and the Colts. You won't want to miss it. You can find it right here on the Kingston Baseball Association YouTube channel, as it will be live in probably about 30 to 45 minutes. You will not want to miss it. You can find it right here. But that will do her. The Colts booked themselves a trip to the finals later today against the River Cats. As I said, you will not want to miss it. Colts 10, Royals 3. I've been Jacob Ewing, and we'll see you very